Yo, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Oh, my back's not doing me too good, so I'm probably gonna relocate during this listen through. But this listen goes through to my good friend Mo, devoted to Mo. Bruh, all of the Jamiroquai numbers on this channel go through to Mo. Let's be real with you. He says, we got to continue on the journey. We got to put a funk Odyssey on. He says, I like this one. And truth be told, Mo, I think at some point I've put so much of this record on. This isn't going to be a complete new listen through to me. Little L, I think, is a banger. I do like Little L. Great bass line to that one. I know you give me something to an extent. I know the hook. Corner of the earth. This corner of the earth is like me in many ways. La 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 la. Love Philosophy is a banger. Let's be real. Love Philosophy is. Other than that, yeah. I mean, I might get a couple of hooks here and there in the other songs, but they're the ones I do know. Anyway, let's start. Feels so good. This track number 1. This goes out to Mo via the Patreon. Let's go. Alright, it's a cheeky little fade in. I didn't know if I had volume then. Just hit gym. Did some squats. Bench press. Should have done barbell rows, but I thought, fuck it. I'm going home. Couple of toe tappers on this one then, eh? A funk Odyssey. And it seems to be the first album cover without the hat man. How's that for a bass line, eh? Bro, that deep bass, you know this is a dance floor filler. Just chipping away at that guitar there. Causing me some. This is a great number to start with, isn't it? Fucking hell, this gets the blood going, doesn't it? Gets the toe tapping, yeah? One, two, three, four. Making my brain feel funny. there's quite a change in how these dudes were writing. It's fascinating because we've gone through so many Jamiroquai records in such a brief amount of time that normally I wouldn't really pick up on these things as clear as I am doing, but only 11 songs, and you know, we're not we're actually, hold on, as the album progresses, the songs get progressively longer, generally speaking. Like, there is a little bit of a pattern that emerges, but only slightly. But we're not really outstaying our welcome, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, in the other records, first so many records, we had about 20 songs, 18, 17, 16, however many songs, and some of them were just 8 minutes long, you know? But these dudes aren't in that position anymore. They're just making radio hits, you know? So good. Ba ba ba. I get a little bit of Michael Jackson from him on this spoken word bit. That's a great number. Feels so good. What a banger to start the record off, eh? What a banger. You know what? I'm going to be critical. And say if I was to perfect, or at least in my personal opinion, if I was to look at it as a whole project, I'd radio edit that down if it was going to be the first one. I'd bang it in the middle, if not nearer the end, at that song length. But if we were in and out by 3 to 4 minutes long, I think that would have optimised that position. But what do I know? I'm not in Jamiroquai. I wish I was in Jamiroquai. If Jamiroquai asked me to be in the band and said, yeah, we're going to extend this for 50 minutes straight, I'd say, do it. You know what I mean? I couldn't care less. Little L coming up next. I know this one. This is a banger. Join me in this one. Yes, now, bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. It's a little bit chilly. I've got the window open, all right. I'm letting my clothes dry from the wash. If you didn't notice, I've had a little trim up today. A little trim up, feeling fresh. I've been on my worst behaviour with the women, people. I've been on my worst behaviour, all right. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had a little bit of time off of work, and that's why I'm getting around to doing so many, requests. And I've been on my worst behaviour. As I get older, I'm starting to sort of just care so little about anything, man. Do you know what I mean? I just don't care no more. So I've just been chatting bare vibes. Whatever I want, whenever I want. Generally speaking, it works, but when you see shit come up in due time, and me being a fruity guy in them DMs, man, let me tell you, I told you so. Little L, alright, devoted to Mo. One love, Mo. This is a great tune. I know this tune. This isn't a first time listen whatsoever, but I've not heard it in some time. Let's go. You know what? I've not actually seen the music video either. We don't talk about music videos really, but for this case, I might mention it. We got a little 70s vibe going on here. Like with the VHS-esque video production. Get back! This is the radio version, radio edit. I'm tripping out. Really want from me? Bro, imagine being this guy. Let me put some respect on JK, man. I think JK is too fresh, man. I think JK... Do you know when people say, there's no more rock stars about and that? Come on, man. This guy's a rock star. This guy's a rock star, man. I can never tell. Baby, I feel like you. With a little L.
There you were shouting out, cranking up your altercations, getting upset in your desperation, screaming and hollering.
How could this love become so paper thin? Come on.
You're playing so hard to get. You're making me sweat just to hide.
Bro, imagine when these dudes were writing these tunes. Like the recording process for some of these numbers, I bet, was such a vibe, man. When the drummer and the bassist is just coming up with this idea and jamming out this bass line, just coming together with that rhythm. And then the guitarist every once in a while. Da-da, da-da. Come on now, come on.
I can't give you nothing more if you ain't
Giving nothing to me.
Don't you know that you make me love you,
I might try learn this bass line, you know.
baby. With a little L. Why does it have to be like this? I can never
Love the little claps there.
seems like you're
Slipping on the pieces.
of my broken shell. 'Cause you make me love you.
With a little L.
You know, that's the way you make me love you, yeah.
Honestly, could possibly detract a point from this song for this like solo section. Inventive, possibly, but I don't think much to this. They could have done a better lead on there, I reckon. Yeah, dude, I wish I were JK. I wish I were JK. The guy's too nice. Like, I don't really care about many of these artists, but this guy's too fresh, man. Like, years back, I came up with a couple of things. The sweetie guy, first and foremost. If you're a sweetie guy, you're a romantic guy. But you're a sweetie guy and, like, you got vibes, you know what I mean? The kids would call it rizzing. Nowadays, you're the rizzler. You're a sweetie guy, you know what I mean? And then I coined another term. Fruity, yeah, you'll have heard me use this in child before. Fruity, but not in, like, the borderline... what would you call it? Homophobic sense of saying someone's fruity. Like using it as a compliment, saying something's vibrant, something's expressive, something is, you know what I mean? That's a fruity flavour. That like R&B, that's fruity. That not in a bad way. It's tasty, tasteful, juicy. You know what I mean? My man's fruity. He comes with the fruity flavours. He's a sweetie guy. JK is a dude I respect, man. He's just nice with it. He's a good artist, you know. It's all in the band, let's be honest. JK without his band wouldn't be anything, right? It'd be talented, it'd be nice, but the whole thing is Jamiroquai, it's the band, man, as a whole. But he does such a good job fronting the band, because imagine if you had some plain guy, it just wouldn't work. This guy plays the perfect role to front this band. He's a performing artist. And he knows exactly what he's doing wearing them hats. That's the thing. He knows his marketing and his branding, man. He knows what he's doing. It's just a talking point for us. But to him, he's thought about this. That I've got no doubt in my mind. And you know what? This band is so good at what they do. I would be ever so surprised if someone saw Jamiroquai live and said they were crap. I mean, JK might not put a good performance on from time to time, relative to what he might do. I don't know, you tell me. But as far as the band is concerned, I can't imagine the band ever doing what I've heard the Red Hot Chili Peppers are doing as of recent. I heard the Red Hot Chili's are on a good run as far as performance is concerned. That was enough commentary for that track, wasn't it? What a great number. What a great number. What a great bass line. The rhythm relationship on that track is pristine. We've got You Give Me Something coming up next, alright? Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. This listen through goes out to my good friend Mo, who recommended it on the Patreon. We'll listen to a funk Odyssey tonight. Track 3 of 11 is You Give Me Something. Jamiroquai is the band, alright? My man at Asda. Is that an airport? Nah, my man's not busting a quick move on the skateboard like that. Don't gas me. It was like that. I got caught off when they did that snowboarding video. I thought when this band are just sick on snowboards. Don't gas me. JK's not busting a move on that. Get back! Yeah, this listen through, yeah? Yo, let me be real. I was going to gas JK up, but let me just be real for you. 3 tracks in. This so far is the best Jamiroquai record. This so far, out of all the albums we listened to, 3 songs in, this has been the best Jamiroquai record. It's been the most concentrated. It's been track after track after track. What more can be said? That's a great tune. That's a great tune. That's a great tune. That's got great replay value. 3 minutes 20. It's got great replay value. Because it's over and done with, and you're like, you know what? I was jamming out there. I was jamming out. I could bang that one on again. I could bang it on again. That's a great tune. Corner of the Earth coming up next, track number 4. Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. Des Rocksteady. Getting a bit chilly in here. King of the Pit TV. Corner of the Earth is track number 4 of 11 on a Funk Odyssey. I said on the last track that this is probably the best Jamiroquai record I have heard. So let's see if it continues on 4 for 4. Corner of the Earth.
Little darling, don't you say the sun is shining just for you, only today. If you hurry, you can get a ray on you. Come with me just to play. Like every hummingbird and bumblebee, every sunflower cloud and every tree, I feel so much.
Little bit more of a... I know people saying bossa nova in the comments. Yeah, rhythmically speaking, instrumentally speaking. But I think structure-wise, the way this is developing, a little more of a generalised singer-songwriter vibe than what we've had in the prior tracks. You know?
Nature's got me high and it's beautiful. I'm with this deep eternal.
I have heard this one before, by the way, people.
This
Corner of the earth is like me in many ways. Yeah, I was watching some mad esoteric stuff, yeah, some occult, well, it wasn't even a cult, this was like actual Christian symbolism and stuff, because I've been getting really into Italian Renaissance painting and the symbolic nature of reading stained glass windows and, you know, architecture around particular periods and sort of making sense as to what the significance of the symbols are. And this was from like a Christian podcast, so I assume they weren't delving into like any sort of like idolatry or anything that sort of stems in the realms external or contrary to Christian beliefs. But he spoke on the earth, because Jamiroquai, JK there just says, this corner of the earth is like me in many ways. They spoke of the world. Now, this is a new one, right? Because we've heard of flat earth, we've heard of, you know, spherical earth and disc earth, and the earth is a turtle. We're living on top of a turtle going through space and all these different things. But he says, the earth being a square and heaven being represented as a dome, which is true, because if you look at Renaissance Italian like imagery and paintings of like the great artists, Raphael, Michelangelo, Da Vinci and all this, the heaven is depicted as a sphere, not a sphere but a half sphere, a dome, as opposed to it being flat. And he spoke on earth being stable, and in being stable, the most stable object is a square. Anyway, I'm not going to go into the theoretics because I don't know, but hey, we're here to talk, aren't we? Corner of the earth. Makes sense. With that being said as well, something that crossed my mind, like, I don't know, and I don't care as well, to be honest with you, but JK with the hats here, could this not be deemed what some may consider cultural appropriation, you know? Or am I missing something? Am I being ignorant in saying that?
On the face of it, I'm blessed when the sunlight comes so free. I know this corner of the earth, it smiles at me. So inspired that there's nothing left to
Love that guitar work. You know, on this one, this is ever so rare from Jamiroquai because we actually have the guitar taking on a lot of the sound Whereas generally it's all the rhythm section and the guitar is like the last thing you listen to. But here there's quite a prominent bit of guitar work, you know.
And I know inside that it's all mine. It's the chorus of the breaking dawn, the mist that comes before the sun is born, to a hazy afternoon in May. Nature's got me high
And it's so beautiful.
I'm with this deep eternal universe, from death until rebirth. You know that this corner of the earth is like me in many
My guy looked kind of shook then, to be honest.
ways. I can sit for
Probably can't see it because I'm blocking up half of the screen.
on the face of it, I'm blessed when the
Cool light percussion.
sunlight comes free. I know this corner of the earth, it
Smiles at me.
I know this corner of the earth, it smiles at me. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. This corner of the earth is like me in many ways. I can sit for hours here and watch the aircraft feathers play. On the face of it, I'm blessed when the sunlight comes to free. I know this corner of the earth, it smiles at me. I know this corner of the earth, it smiles at me. Hey, I know this corner of the earth, it smiles at me.
Good tune, and a nice break. That was half of Break and Breather. A nice break from, you know, the energy we've had in the first 3 tracks. Yeah, dialed it down a little more of an organic flavour with the instrumental, a little bit more of an acoustic-y, you know, clean, you know, lack of electric production. We got Love Philosophy coming up next, alright? Jeez, we're jumping straight into it. We're jumping it straight in. Fucking hell. Right, let's keep going. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now, people. There's Rocksteady, KOTP TV signing in. My mic's going all over the shop. Ah! My mic stand is terrible. Alright, look at that. Where's it going? I don't know. You tell me. Just been vibing up the BBW. Come on now. Sorting out a little summit. Little Big Bunda session. Come on now. We got Love Philosophy coming on next. Which I swear, Love Philosophy, was that not on an older album we listened to? Was this not on an older album? It's track number 5 or 11. Ooh, I've heard this one. Baby, baby. One of my old hardcore bands used this as an introduction to the set, and people loved it. People have it right now. We did not credit Jamiroquai. He got no royalties. It wasn't my decision, so don't come to me for the royalties. Wasn't my decision. Alright. Station. Getting royalties now, me listening to this and showcasing it to you, alright? This is a public service announcement. It's copyright. So when I upload this video, yeah, I get paid nothing for it. All the advertisements go to Jamiroquai or the copyright holders. There we go. I've made amends. I repent for my sins, alright? Yeah. My man's coming in with a sophisticated one on this. The James Bond of funk. Fool. Sophisticated. That bass line. About you. So true. You know what I always wonder? Because I need to be the star of the show, man. In all honesty. I do wonder when it comes to these bands. Is there not some degree of... Now, don't get me wrong, it's a sin. Envy is a sin. But is there not some degree of envy that is sort of problematic politically in the band? When they're always like, they always put JK in the videos. He's always there as the front. All the ladies love him. Everyone loves JK. All the fellas want to be him. And they don't care for us. But we're the ones writing the music. Have you heard the guy on the bass guitar? You know what I mean? Let me be in the music video, and then the label's like, nah, sorry, people won't know who you are. We just got to put Jamiroquai in. We've got to put JK in. He's the one people love. Alright, he's the brand. He's the face of the act. Bro, do you not think over time that you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When you're married at this point, you're 15 years into Jamiroquai, and your missus is just like, ooh, JK and all that. Ooh, nah. Don't you think that's why I can't be in second position? I need to front it. If not, I need to be a presence, you know. Unless I'm a session musician of any sort and I don't really care about the act, then I can be in the background. Some people are leaders, man. California sunset. You're too nice in this video, innit? This is sophistication right here. But I bet he felt like the man on this video, man. Her Sophia's good. I'm a love fool. This album is gonna get a good rating, to say the least. This has been the strongest set of 5 songs, maybe, since the start of the channel, man. Cocksparrow came close. I think it's definitely a power Cocksparrow. Into you. I want you. I want you. I don't want the world, I want you. Dude, in all of the music videos, the guy's been cool as hell. I mean, Corner of the Earth is debatable, but you know what I mean? Oh, there's my pizza, people. You know what I mean? The guy's been smooth as hell on these videos. A little factoid as well, if you didn't know. I don't know if it was the very first episode of Top Gear with Jeremy Clarkson and all that. You know what I mean? It took a few twists and turns because all of them got fired off of the program. But the original Top Gear series, Jamiroquai was one of the very first guests on. I don't know if he was the first guest of all time, but he was on there. Yeah, setting a time on the track. My mind about you. Like, it makes you want to go buy a white suit, doesn't it? Bassline. There's nothing to you. Surely this record propelled them into real stardom. This is insane, man. Why do people not talk about Jamiroquai like they should be in this day and age? Why do people not talk about this? This album has been fantastic. Now, this is where it could take a turn for the worst. Because I don't know too many of these tracks now. It could take a turn for the worst here, and I'm scared. I'm very scared. Track 6 is Don't Stop the Panic, alright? Let's keep going. I'm scared on this one. Yes, now bless now, people. Track 6 of 11 on a Funk Odyssey is entitled it's called Stop, Don't Panic. This listen through goes out to Mo, who recommended this on the Patreon. Man, I'm scared. I'm scared because this record so far has been absolutely phenomenal. And now we're going into uncharted territory. So I'm a bit scared, to be honest. Let's see what we've got in store. Get this advertiser out of the way. And we're going to begin in 3, 2, 1.
My head's under pressure, baby. Life's the same. It's like a suicidal incubator, cooking my brain. There must be some sonic infiltrator making strain. See, I'm a high pressure operator in a fast lane. Stop. It's just a thing I do. It's not so tragic. Nothing to hang on to. Yeah. This is nothing to hang on to. I'm like a tiger in a cage. Set me free. How do I stop this crazy rage from eating me? I'm not so cool about my own groove as I used to be. I'm gonna hear my switch and fly through. Can it be? Stop. It's just a thing I do. It's not so tragic. Nothing to hang on to.
Clocked onto it in the music videos of the last record, but here on the album cover, he's depicted. It's quite subtle because I only just clocked onto it. It's got the Adidas kicks on, or Adidas if you pronounce it that way. Got the trainers on, so it must have had a brand deal, right?
It's just a thing I do. It's not so tragic. Nothing to hang on to.
It was an alright tune. It was an alright tune. It was the worst track on the record, definitely, but it's not killed me off completely. It was a toe tapper, good rhythm to it, which was driven by the mutes on the, the funky style of playing on the guitar. Bassist didn't necessarily, take your time to show off on that one. He allowed the guitar to sort of at the forefront. It was alright. I didn't really like the sound of it too much. We've got Black Crow coming up next. Alright, hopefully we can raise the atmosphere a bit now. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. 711 is the track number. A Funk Odyssey is what we're listening to by Jamiroquai. This one's entitled Black Crow. Alright, I've not heard this one before. Let's go. It's a make or break for this album at this moment on time. Sorry if it's getting kind of late. It's 2 in the morning over here right now, See if I can get through this record and then go from there.
You see the stormy anger of the world, and what's not part of it at all. And as the weeping leaves of autumn curl, you feel the savage winter call.
Lovely.
See, far below the dust of conflict settles on the hill where there was no escape before. As it spreads its wings and soars up to another level, it brings the ice of prophecies of war. Black crow, tell me where you really go.
Ooh.
When you fly into
The backing vocals are beautiful.
high in evening sky.
Black Crow.
Tell me what you really know. Will we flourish in this hurricane, or will we fall and die? Why children lose their souls and so much more to ragged armies of the field. A vicious fanfare cries appeasing hungry savages to trigger that the fate is surely sealed. I wonder where that black crow sleeps as day beckons the night, or if he even sleeps at all. I wonder what he thinks of all the human traffic far below, the struggle down the road so long. Tell me, black crow,
Oh.
silently you pass above, understanding
They've rammed that bass guitar up there. What a powerhouse. Black Crow. Black Crow.
Tell me what you really know. Do you understand the pain that we feel down here at all?
Quite a proggy, quite a heavy moment this, to be honest. Well, 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 well. You know what? Let me put some respect on one thing I've only just clocked on to, because he was getting all the props, and I think he passed as of recent. On the last record, there's so much commentary on the guy on the synth. It was a very synth-driven record, and it's bittersweet, really, because I do prefer, this is probably why I'm so blown away by this album. I do like it when it's more guitar-driven, more rhythm-driven, more percussive-driven. The synths were great on the last record, but they were the point of that record, weren't they? But on this one, you know what I mean? This little bit of synth here just caught me off guard. This is a great tune, by the way.
Black crow, tell me where you really go. When you fly into the sunset, high in evening sky.
Black Crow, Black Crow.
Tell me what you really know. Will we flourish in this hurricane, or will we fall and die? Will we flourish in
Oh, fantastic tune. That was a brilliant track. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That was a great tune. That was a really good tune. From the start, and then when it all came in with the bass and all of that. Black Crow, Black Crow. Yeah, that was a great number. That was a really good track. We've got Main Vein coming up next. Alright, let's keep going. There's Rocksteady, kind of tired right about now, but we're making it through. Track 8 of 11 on a Funk Odyssey is entitled Main Vein. Alright, we're listening to Jamiroquai. It's devoted to Mo, who's recommended this on the Patreon, people. Let's keep going. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Yo, this goes out to Mo. A Funk Odyssey, track 8 of 11. So we're going to continue on. If you're watching the entire listen through back to back, may seem like a matter of moments, but I've had a good sleep in between. Alright, I was getting quite tired last night. Rightfully so. We've been doing a lot of recording as of recent. So, Main Vein is track number 8 of 11. Let's bounce. Black Crow was a great track. Nice change from the norm. Get this ad out of the way. I've had this locked and loaded since last night. Might get a takeaway in, you know. Thinking of getting a pizza in. Get this record done first though, yeah. Boom, ba-dum. Oh, yeah. Let's go. You know what? I might get YouTube Premium. The money would sort of weigh out the amount of time I invest into those advertisements, don't you think? Spend a lot of my life watching advertisements on YouTube. Very 70s this. Well, it's Saturday Night Fever or whatever they call it. A lot of people gassing up the outro on this, you know. A lot of people saying the outro is something special. That bass line there. Bass is too nice, man. Right, let's go. Man, bassist is too nice on this one. A little bit more of a guitar-driven number, though. At least some sections are. Come on. Great backing vocals. Great backing vocals then. Very R&B. Don't you think? Come on. Wow. That outro was so unexpected. It was like a different song at the end there. There was such a transition into that. That was good. This record is something special. This record is going to get replay from me. This record's really bloody good. That was a good tune. You know what? A bit half and half with the main theme of it. Bum, but a little, bum, bum, bum. I mean, it's a toe tapper, but it felt a bit dark. It felt a bit dark, and the interval with the chords, it felt like we weren't resolving. You know, there was a resolution that was needed. It felt like we were always just moving towards something. But yeah, that. The low end on that bass guitar. That's brilliant. That gets replayed. I might bang that in the gym, to be honest with you. 2001 coming up next. Let's keep this show moving, alright? There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV signing in. A Funk Odyssey is the record we're listening to. It's devoted to Mo, who recommended this on the Patreon. Wow, what a great recommendation. He's been putting me onto all sorts of Jamiroquai, but honestly, this has been the best record so far, no doubt. Right, let's go. 2001 is track number 9 of 11. Some sub bass there, yeah. I'll be real with you. A lot of people give props to that Toby Smith, and with all due respect, yeah, no doubt, fantastic musician. But for me, including this, what I've heard so far of this track, I don't want too many synths in Jamiroquai. In all honesty, I don't want too many synthesizers. I want to hear the relationship between the drummer and the bassist, and I want the guitarist to do their thing. A little bit of brass, a little bit of whatever on the sidelines. Little bit of synth, yeah, a couple of keys here and there, but I don't want it to be a synth-driven band. I'm not too fussed on that side of Jamiroquai, in all honesty. this is gonna sound, well, it's the truth, to be honest with you. I don't think the synthesizer is a cool instrument. I don't think it's cool. Like, I think it sounds good, and pianos and stuff, they sound good, but they're not cool. They're not rock and roll. They're not, you know, I can't engage with a person playing the keys. That's me personally. Although there is a depth to the synth that I've never ever considered purely because I don't play the synth, and that is, like, if you're playing live and whatnot, like, not only do you have to play the songs, but you have to realign the tone. You know, you need to get yourself all sorted out, to, you know, given that you have a different tone on a different song, a different effect or so forth. I guess it's not too much different from a guitarist, like, messing around with their pedals, but yeah, that's like an art in itself, isn't it, really? I think this is a bit of a dead track, to be honest. I'm actually kind of wanting to skip it. I don't like. I think this one's a boring track to be. I don't like these synths, man. The synths don't suit the band. Couple of comments that were saying that the live version's a lot better. It was released on the same day as 9/11, apparently. I.e. 9/11. So was a little story about 9/11, which is quite insane, really. Slayer released an album, or at least it was set to release. Not like they released it as soon as they heard the news. It was set to release, and it did release on 9/11, and it was entitled "God Hates Us All." And they put it came out on 9/11, believe it or not. I mean, for a band like Slayer, they couldn't have done it better, could they? Really? As offensive as it is, that's, you know, unironically good marketing. It's good marketing. Yeah, that was a dead track. That was a dead track. I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one. It's a shame. It's a shame. I would have got that off of the album. I would have taken that one off. We got Picture of My Life coming up next, though. So good news. Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Picture of My Life is the title of this one. Let's jump in, shall we? We're listening to a funk Odyssey. Shall I up the energy a little bit? I know that was a little bit down in the dumps, wasn't it?
I never had a dream.
Longest track on the record.
I could follow through. Only tears left to stain.
Bossa Nova.
Once again, I don't know who I am or what I'm gonna do. Been so long, I've been hopelessly confused. This can never really end. It's infinitely sad. Can someone tell me when? Something good became so bad. So if you have a cure, to me would you please send a picture of my life with a letter telling how it should really be instead. The precipice is there, but will I ever dare throw myself in the sky? So at last I can die. See, I've become a man who holds nothing too dear. Who will mind if I just disappear? This can never really end. It's infinitely sad. Can someone tell me when something good became so bad? So if you have a cure, to me would you please send a picture of my life with a letter telling how it should really be instead? Oh, tell me how it really should be. Yeah, tell me.
So was that a hidden track that goes into So Good to Feel Real? Okay. Got a hidden track on the record, eh?
Feels so good.
So maybe this is So Good to Feel Real. Hold on. That was a pretty good tune. It was a pretty good tune. I prefer the funk stuff, but okay, yeah. So Good to Feel Real is the last track. I'll see you. Well, let's comment on that song before, okay? So, Picture of My Life, it was pretty good. If you're in the right state of mind, it'd be better. You know, if I was walking in a beautiful sunset, I've had a few to drink, or I smoked a bifter, I'm chilling on an edible or something, then I'd probably be a little more in tune with the luscious tone of JK's voice and the general vibe of it. But right now, I need something to pick me up a little. You know, I need a little bit of energy. So, just the wrong time, wrong place. I like the energy on this record, you know. But then again, yeah, great showcase of JK's vocal skills. Let's finish this record off with So Good to Feel Real. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in and signing out on this one. Last track is a hidden track, from what I'm aware. We've been listening to a Funk Odyssey. This listen through goes out to my good friend Mo, who recommended this on the Patreon. After this, I'll do one more video, my final overview, alright? Rate out of 10 for you. Ice cream so good. Fading it out. Little jam to finish off. Just a little jam. It felt like, lyrically speaking, it felt like we didn't have, you know, as much investment into that as we did the rest of the record. But perhaps that's more so because I'm approaching it with a biased perspective as it being a cheap extra track, you know, because like B-sides and secret tracks and stuff, they never really generally are of the same standard and quality as the actual product they want to showcase to you, you know. So maybe that's the case, but I'm gonna do one last video, yeah, and I'll give you my final overview of this record. It'll be a good one, so I'll see you there. Yes, now bless now people, don't forget the rest now. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. This listen through went out to Mo. We just listened to Jamiroquai's 2001 record, A Funk Odyssey, okay? We've been listening to a lot of Jamiroquai's of recent from the recommendations of Mo, and it's taken a couple of twists and turns. The last record we listened to was very synth-driven, which I prefer this band when they're a little more organic. I like the strings. I like the guitars. I like the bass guitars. I like the drums. Like the percussive elements, anything but synths. I'm not a synthesizer head, in all honesty. So when they started to really throw it in, with all due respect to the guy who played the synth, because he was very talented and added a lot to the band and did on this record as well, if it was the same guy. I don't like this band to be too synth driven. I don't want the synthesizer register to take up what the guitar's doing or what the bass is. God forbid it takes up the bassist space and we're hearing just like synthesizer bass notes as opposed to like the actual bass guitar, because that's such an important facet of the band in my opinion. Let's get on to the review. This was the best Jamiroquai album I've heard so far. I don't think they're going to beat this record. I do not think we're going to come across a better Jamiroquai record. And I'm so surprised that it took this long to find the best one. I thought we would have been long gone with Travelling Without Moving, Return of the Space Cowboy. I thought, that's it, that's their heyday. You know what I mean? They're just going to sort of create music from here and not necessarily reach that peak, which is the general pattern you'll find with bands. This is good! This is a very good band. This is a very good record. This has got replay value. I'm getting gassed. The energy is starting to multiply within me. Because I'm getting a second-hand wave of how I felt during the first half of the record. The first half of the record is better than the second half. No doubt. No doubt. Which is horrible. Because we don't want that, man. We want a full cohesive product, or at least the golden moments spread out a little bit. But that's not to say the second half was bad, because Black Crow was a great tune. Main Vein was a great tune. 2001, I would have got rid of. Picture of My Life, you need to be in the right place at the right time. When I listen to Jamiroquai, generally, I want to hear toe tappers. I want to hear some toe tappers, man. I'm not too fussed on hearing his luscious voice on a bossa nova theme. Generally, I just want to hear some toe tappers. You start the record, feels so good. Second track, Little L. Track 3, You Give Me Something. Track 4, Corner of the Earth. Track 5, Love Philosophy. Fuck! That's a Michael Jackson degree of quality concentrated in them 5 songs. And Corner of the Earth is probably my least favourite of them all. But there's no denying the hook. This corner of the earth is like me in many ways. La 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 la. Fucking amazing. Great replay value. Best Jamiroquai record so far. We've been spreading ourselves thin with these Jamiroquai records up until this point. Too much material. Too much space for them to go wrong. We've only got, let's call it 10 tracks on this record. We're not really going too far over 4 minutes generally on these tunes. Well, we are, but it doesn't feel like it. That's the point. It does not feel like it. This is great concentrated music. Although where we're sort of loosening up a little on the second half and sort of straying from what I appreciate in this band, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I'm giving this record a 9 out of 10. I'm giving this record a 9 out of 10. What's the best track on the record? Love Philosophy. Definitely. And I don't speak on the music videos much, but JK's moving like a boss on these music videos. I gotta respect it. Great record. And on that note, I'm moving on, people. Peace.